Man, tough game. We knew Holy Cross was going to be good. We knew that they were going to be better than our last opponent in URI, and just that they play such great team basketball. They move it well. Every single person on the floor can score in various ways, and we knew that they were going to be good three-point shooters and that they would push the ball in transition, and they did all the above. So, hard team to prepare for because they are very systematic and they move the ball so well. And then obviously with Paula going down or having to come out early in the game definitely impacted us. But kudos to Bree for stepping up and doing what she could. And then once Paula was able to get back into the game, I thought she made a huge impact. So, it's a tough lesson to learn, but, I think that it'll definitely prepare us more for Columbia, who's going to be an even better team.
Yeah, you talked about Paula, and you have to be impressed with her kind of play over the last, this opening spurt of her collegiate debut. 19 points in her first game, 16 again today. As you mentioned, she had to go out and she fouled out.
Yeah.
Can you just talk about her play in this early on in the season?
Yeah, she's such a competitor, and she's smart. She's a smart player. She understands flow of the game. She understands what's working and what's not. She understands what we need and when we need it. She's just a competitor, and I just appreciate her fearlessness. I think a lot of times when you're a freshman and you step in, you can have a little bit of anxiety to, catching up with the speed of the game and catching up to how big your opponents are, but none of that has phased her. She already plays at a fast pace, so that's been an advantage for her. And then she's fearless, so size doesn't necessarily matter. She knows what works for her, and she uses it to her advantage. So we've been very pleased with her, and I'm happy she's been able to have such an outstanding start to her career.
These first two games you have gone with, that you just mentioned, that size doesn't matter, but you have gone with kind of a smaller lineup out there, including 3 freshmen. Just talk about what you like from this group, the starting group that you put out there the last 2 games.
Yeah, I think that the biggest thing is just their ability to play with one another and what they look for typically offensively and being able to play off of one another. I'd like to see them communicate a little bit more. I think when you have 3 freshmen out there and they're learning how to play defense, I think our communication can be better, but I don't think there's any team in the country right now that doesn't think that their communication couldn't be better. But I think that for the most part, Kayla had a nice game today. For her to only get 7 shots off and connect on 6 of them it just shows how efficient she can be as a player. So I like what those 5 have been able to give us. And then even off the bench, Sierra gave us some really strong minutes, and her on-ball defense is one of the best on the team. So I want to continue to see them evolve and continue to see us grow.
Final question. You mentioned it's so early in the season, so there's not a lot of tape out there on your opponents, but what do you expect heading into this Columbia matchup?
Columbia, they're going to be another strong team. Holy Cross had 25, who is just a beast to guard. She's so athletic, and she was out there catching the ball like a running back on some of those plays. So she's just a tough matchup for us, and Columbia has a matchup like that as well, where they just have a kid that is so versatile and so long and could probably play any position on the floor and be effective. And they have a lot of people returning as well. So it's going to be a tough game, and they can also be very systematic, and they move the ball well, and they cut hard, and they crash hard, and they do all of the above. So this was a good test for us, because I think we're going to see the same thing again on Wednesday.